Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 Game of Thrones as the Dothraki Horde in Essos. We are picking up where we left off in the last episode. We pretty much just got ourselves settled in. I was showing you guys around how things work, and we're going to continue on with that today. First things first, I think we are going to abandon this province and we're just going to turn it into a herder. I haven't really worked out if it's worth keeping this, to tell you the truth. At the moment, you wouldn't... Yeah, I don't think we're going to gain any taxes from it anyway. So, I think we're just going to abandon the hold. For the time being. We can work it out later, and we'll leave it at that. So, we still need to wait pretty much another 5 years before we can destroy this settlement and then probably abandon the holding as well. We also did bring under our control Shepherd Tiberius as well, so that's pretty good. We could demand tribute from these guys as well. I think we are just to completely bring them under, because if we demand our pasture, oh, we're not even bordered with them either, so it doesn't really matter. Who are you? You're up there. Demand pasture land. What does it even give us? Revoke the selected title from him, so we regain it back. I would like to hold off on that until we can work out exactly what that does, because I've never actually done it before. So I think we're just going to wait that out. But what we can do is... Oh, we can't wait. We can't demand... Must be a neighbouring ruler. Well, technically he is our neighbour. There's a bloody connection there. Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to demand tribute from you then instead. That's going to cost us some provisions. And then since we can we do that to you? We can now do it to you. I think we're just going to hold off and demand pasture land next time. Like I said, I think we're going to wait the 1 year. I just want to see what that exactly does for us. I could continue going down here and taking all this as well. You got seasoned pastoralist. Cool. But yeah, we got a bit of gold. We got some provisions. We do want to build up on that as well. We can declare a bunch of wars, but... Oh, we can... Wait. We don't have the... Wait, we do have the prestige and cannot be attacked. Okay, so we can't actually do a slave raid against her. Because herders can't be attacked. Okay, cool. That's fine. That is okay. That just solves out one of the issues. We're going to demand you become a tributary of ours as well. We're looking pretty good. Excellent. Nomadic capital? Why does it say 7? Ah, okay. Oh, because we've got 7 holdings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 buildings. Okay, that's what I'm assuming what it is. We could upgrade our settlement. How much... Well, we need... Yeah, we don't have absolute domain either. Ooh, what do we do? I don't even know half these buildings, to tell you the truth. I haven't learnt enough of this yet. So, I think we're going to go family yurt. What does that give us? Unlocks tutorial, monthly renown, opinion, unlocks the introduce heir decision. I'm happy with that. If we go all the way up, accepted marriages just gets increased. What buildings can we build? Okay, stuff that gives us renown, fertility, stress, illustrious playground. Ooh. Underage heir. Okay, I think we're going to build this straight away. Youth training. Heirs receive a random skill point. 5% chance. Because... yeah, we're going to build a family yurt. I think we will. And I think from there we will also build... Yeah, we're going to go youth training. It's only going to take 1 month, so nice and quick. Our wife is pregnant as well, so hopefully she has a child. A male heir. We can also have several more spouses as well. I think the rest are a little bit too old, personally. So I don't think we're going to go with them. Like I said, we do also have a little bit of gold up our sleeves as well. So we could upgrade our herd. We got 169 horde riders. So we could probably build some, you know what, step raiders? That costs 100 herd and 28 gold. I think we're going to get 100 of them. And I think we're going to upgrade, you know what, let's also get some horse archers as well. 50 gold, 100 herd. Awesome. Okay, so we got ourselves the beginning of a beautiful army. We do hold some. We will station these units in Balalian. And since we technically, it's not even going to change it anyway because of the buildings. Okay, that's fine. Cool. We'll see what happens when we convert that over. Can we... Okay, you're against them, but can we raid? Can we... You will not accept it. That's alright. What else can we do? Offer Confederacy? No. I'm just saying what our options are. We can declare war. We can raid it for 500 prestige. Oh, we gain 250 gold. Okay, that's not too shabby. Question is... Yours are all levy. Ours aren't. Now, the other question is, we need 250 troops to siege them down. So we're going to, once again, recruit another unit. We're not going to get any of these. I think we're going to get... Oh, we can get battling rams. I think we wouldn't. Not yet anyway. Oh, Dothraki Screamers. Oh, that would be sick. Okay, we can only get one more unit. But I think we're going to go... What does that give us? Holding type effects. Nomadic settlements in tribe. Okay, so they're... If we're versing other nomadic settlements. Alright, that's okay. I think we're just going to get... a battling ram unit. Yeah... I'm just trying to think. Dothraki. What do you reckon? Apparently... They've been able to sack walled cities. And I don't think they'd be able to sack it just as with torchbearers. So I think we are going to go battling rams. Yeah, we're going to go... You know what? Screw it. We're going to go torchbearers, to tell you the truth. Let's just go torchbearers. I think that's nice and easy. We will increase this by 1. I think we're going to increase these guys by 1 as well. And we'll increase our step riders by 1 as well. So our herd is unfortunately pretty low, but we're looking pretty good at the same time. So what we're going to do is we are going to declare war. We are going to... We could bring him under tribute, but I think we're just going to raid for slaves. It is a lot of prestige. 500 prestige. If we win, we get 75 prestige out of that. So not a whole lot of prestige, but I just want to give things a go. The other thing we could also do is we can raise our army as raiders. So we can still 16 loot. Not a whole lot of loot. So I think we're going to just do raid for slaves. It's going to cost us 500 prestige. I'm not too fast. He doesn't like that. We're going to raise our army and we are going to take this war to the steps of the Broken Lance. Okay, we got our troops in position. Let's start moving them around and look at this new animation as well, which looks really, really cool. So like I said, I'm not too worried about them. They got 250 troops in their holding, but like I said, if we can siege that down, we should be pretty good. We're going to move in. We will be able to beat them, I'm hoping. By the looks of it, they do have defensive buildings, defending hills, but we got a better army commander and higher quality because we don't have technically any levies. Even our levies, our horse riders, are still better than levies. So in the grand scheme of things, we do have the better army in general. So we're about to move in. We'll take these army out. We will watch as we tear down the stone walls of the men. Okay, we built our youth training complex as well. If we complete this, this should push us up to 500 gold. Excellent. And we're also able to take him prisoner as well. So we're definitely going to enforce demand. We get 250 gold, 75 prestige, and any valuable prisoners will appear in our camp as well. So we're going to enforce demand Awesome. Brilliant. And we have ourselves our first victory. We will disband our army. I don't know if anyone does appear. We'll find out in 2 seconds. Let's have a quick scroll down. They're all Dothraki, so it's not like we've got anyone new. You know what? That's fine. Like I said, I really didn't care if that worked or not. But like I said, that just shows how devastating our army is. We lost 4 men. They lost pretty much their whole army. We can station more men-at-arms, but we're not going to because we don't have any positions for them. And I'm assuming we can't go to war, but we could probably demand tributary from them. Okay, so everything else is looking pretty good. We've got... I think this line needs to be a little bit stronger, to tell you the truth. I think it should incorporate things a little bit better. We will demand tributary from you. You're going to accept that because we do want to start spreading our borders. We can't because... No, yeah, they're not bordering our realm. Not even from you. Interesting. Okay. What else can we do? We can't declare war on you. You're definitely not going to befriend you. I can tell you that right now. But I think we're looking pretty good. We're in a strong position. Let us go... What do we need? We need 400. Okay, so I think we need to start looking at something that will start boosting our herd a little bit more. No. Something that just increases our herd. So, country fertility is pretty much what will help us out. Okay, cool. Court yurt. We don't have enough provisions there. Vassal herd contributions. That's not bad. 12 gold, 150... It's going to take us most of our herd, but we get a +4 bonus. I think that's a for a long-term gain, short-term pain. So let's spend our herd with that. So everything else is looking pretty good. I also did, in between episodes, place them here, so we were able to actually do it. There's no position here available, but I did save it before implementing this as well. The other thing is, you can probably tell that what else is bugged is everyone's obedient at the moment. I haven't seen anyone who's not obedient, so that may be kind of, I don't want to say bugged out as well, but it may be broken. We've got everyone doing support herds, just because it's going to help us in the long run. This gives us more gold, but our fertility goes down. I don't want that going down. Let's check out increased control. I don't think our control really isn't going to be too bad, because over time it is changing itself. Monthly change 0.06. Is that because of consumption and also country control? Okay. So we do need to move around. The problem is, because we're starting off in a position where there is no other areas, I don't think it's going to work for a while. Manage fertility. I don't want to exploit lands. I think we're going to manage fertility. We're going to boost this area up. I'm hoping that's going to give us a boost, a bonus. I'm not 100% sure. In coin hand. We are in coin hand. Fertility. It's not affecting it at all at the moment. Plus 11%. I can't see how good you are, so maybe we... Okay, we can't. We can only do 1 per area. Okay. That's alright. What else can we do? Anything to help fertility pretty much is what we're looking at. Piety, no. Control... You know what? Let's bring that under control. That's going to take 5 years. What is our control over here? 100. Okay, that's fine. Monthly change is +1 because of consumption once again. Okay. So I still haven't worked out how to move our camp. That's one thing I haven't been able to work out yet. Okay, you are part of us. Can we... I'm not going to release you, but can we move? Is not located in a situation using migration. Okay. It is correct. Maybe if we can... I'm not too sure. Like I said, I'm still trying to work out how to do all... Inspire conversion? No, I don't want to inspire conversion. We could probably say declare war on you. And bring you under our control. Or we could just straight up conquer it, to tell you the truth. That might be a good option. Because like I said, I'm not too sure exactly how things go about how we migrate to... Like I said, I'm not 100% sure, to tell you the truth. But we do need to start moving around. Okay, wet pastures. The waters of the realm... Sorry, the waters of a calm blue lake rest just beyond my camp. It's actually funny because we do. My Dothraki stand in the shallows, crowing over a fish long as a saber. Its dune brown scales glowing in the sun. A local man holds the thing high, boasting of the catch. I'll drown the man who gets off his horse. Yeah, definitely that. Nets. We've plenty of nets. Country infertility increases by 10. Ooh. The grey fish is proof there's fine meat to be won. Should my Dothraki spend their days hunting creatures that graze in the water? Fertility goes up by 10. That will give us a little bit of a more leeway. So, you know what? I think we would drown any man who gets off his horse. Being Dothraki, you're born in the horse, you live in the horse, you die on the horse. So we're going to get 112 herd, we're going to get 75 prestige, and we'll go from there. Excellent. That's helped us out a little bit. Like I said, we are still suffering replenishment, unfortunately. But we should be okay for the time being. I just need to work, like I said, it's just trying to work out how everything goes. Unfortunately, we had a daughter. There's like 3 names. Okay. Sure. Jikwi. You are now named Jikwi. Yeah. There's a very limited number of names. Like I said, I don't think we're technically meant to be doing this, but oh well, it's fun and games. Okay, there is a dangerous faction. There's a faction trying to attack us. Really? You want to try and attack us? Okay. I'm not going to recruit from subjects or anything like that. Our next real target is, like I said, wants to establish new nomadic realms, military power, discontent. All right, that's interesting. We'll see how that goes. Demand pasture land. Okay, we can demand pasture land. So we're going to spend 75 prestige. I have no idea what this does, but we're going to demand pasture land. Excellent. So, by the looks of it, we just take it, which is good. So, does that mean we can now... Your capital is not located in a situation using migration. It could be just the way we've set it up. It may be causing some issues as well. Okay, we can move the realm capital there. We're going to move it just to see what happens. Okay, that's fine. So we can move the capital, but we can't move anything else. I think we're going to abandon this realm for the time being. Like I said, this is just us mucking around. I don't know how well this will work. Because I was able to migrate, but maybe our fertility is not low enough. Maybe that could be the issue. How dare you fly the banner of our people? But we will demand... Must be a neighbor, ruling neighbor. Okay. You are... Released? No, I'm not going to release you. You are as well. You're fine as... Oh, we're over here. Okay. How long before we can break it? Still a couple of years left. Okay. I find that interesting. Maybe we need to wait a... Okay, maybe we need to just wait a little bit. Okay, we do. That's fine. We're going to demand from you. That's okay. Everything else is looking pretty good. And like I said, once we've done this, we will break this down as well. Hostile faction abandoned. You can no longer continue with... Okay. Because I'm assuming because we've moved. So, let us change that over. We will throw that up there. And you... You know what? We'll do the same thing up there. I think we're just going to try and sort out our control. Cool. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not exactly sure how this all works. Ooh, is there a disease spreading? There is apparently. So like I said, this is more of just a learning lesson for myself. The Elliot's evil. It is pretty close to spreading towards us. I think for the time being, we're still fine. I want to try and boost our fertility on our lands. We don't have enough horses yet. I don't need to increase my capacity. What are we looking like in our area? That's the thing. What type of settlements do we have? Forest. So a lot of forest, a couple of mountains, hills. I did miss one. Meadows. Okay. Because we do want to improve our fertility as well. Don't need that. This is probably our best bet over here. So we do have 2 levels. Drylands, no hills, mountains, plains, steppes. You need to hold at least 1. Okay. I think we're going to go manage storage just for the time being. Because I don't know if we can build all of them. That just gives us a nice general overview. There is a lot of hills in this area, so hills would be useful. So if we get some goats, but I think we're going to just go manure storage. Plus 200 herd, but it's not so much that. It's the county fertility growth will be useful. The plus 2, like I said, if we can get to a point where we don't consume as much as we are using, I don't think that's a possibility, but still, I'll take that. We'll see how things go. Okay, we don't have a lot of herds. Ooh, we are really suffering now, isn't it? Because our county fertility. Oh, there's a war going on. He has declared war on us. The expansion of Queen Horde. So, he's trying to take Queen Horde from us. I don't know how well we're going to fight against him, to tell you the truth. We don't have a lot of troops. We could hire some mercenaries. We do have the cash for that. We can't hire any special people. 300. Okay. Let's kind of work out how much they're going to throw at us. That's what we got to work out. They got a lot of stepstone pirates, so they're not bad, and that's about it. So about 500 stepstone pirates. I don't really want to hire any mercenaries, unfortunately. But I think it will still be the best option for us. Heavy infantry. I don't think pirates are heavy infantry. What are pirates anyway? Skirmishes. Okay, so anything that will be strong against skirmishes. Cavalry are normally... Okay, not those cavalry. Skirmishes. I think we're going to go... Ooh. How many cavalry is that? 300 or 400? Ooh. You know what? I think we're going to hire these gentlemen here. Let's do this. We're going to raise our army and we should hopefully be okay. Keyword, should be. Our army's not as large, but our army is stronger though. So, unfortunately, I got a feeling they've hired some mercenaries as well. So we're going to try and take it in one at a time. Nope, they've combined their forces. An enemy has joined them, so they got another reinforcements of 300 troops. But we should be okay. Yeah, okay, we will absolutely crush them. Even with their reinforcements. Awesome. So we were quite successful. We were able to capture an enemy combatant. Where are you? You're up there. You've already been technically, like, raided. So we're going to move straight down to the capital. You know what? We're going to detour to the city of La. I want to try and take out some supplies if I can. Ooh, I think we're going to move down here. 7 months. We get 61 loot from them. We should be all good. Now, the other thing is we do need to be careful is they can siege down our settlement as well. 14 months to our 5 months. I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, we should be all good. So technically we're nomads, but the way it is you have to have walls and all that stuff just because it makes things a little bit easier. Has she been cheating on us? We're going to confront her. We've had an issue with her. We got no choice but to take her for our words. We didn't have a good start to our marriage. It is only a political marriage as well. So, yeah, I think we wouldn't trust her in general. They have been able to reinforce with more troops, but we should be able to siege that down. We got 61 gold. We're going to move up and hopefully take out this army again. Things are going to get nasty. Okay, they got more troops, but our troops are better. Awesome. And Princess Viseria has taken to the skies. Wait, did you? Balerion. You're riding Balerion. Jeez, the Black Dread. So, we've won this battle, which is good. I just want to try and check on our... We do need a couple of positions available still. Yeah, I think we're just going to leave them alone. We do have some prisoners. Ransom for 50 gold. Done. So we've won that. We're going to win this battle. We've got 60 gold out of this. Negotiate release. What do you have? I don't... It'd be nice if you could sell into slavery if they had that yet. But I think we're just going to execute them. I think we're just going to behead him. I think that's what we'd probably do. Since, yeah, I think that's the best bet. We're not going to risk it anymore. Our troop level is low. They may be able to turn it around. We could demand a hostage. Would we actually demand a hostage, though? I don't think we would. So, we're just going to enforce... these conditions. So we gain 150 legitimacy, 150 prestige, 364 gold, and he can't go to war with us for quite some time. So that's awesome. Okay. The other thing I think they need to add, and I don't know if it is possible or not, but you should be able to buy horses. I think that'd be a cool little mechanic. If that was possible. We do want you, once again, to start increasing control. But yeah, I think that would be a really cool option that you can actually buy or sell. I think you can sell herd, but it would be cool if you could actually buy herds. To celebrate our winning, we're going to have a feast. Let's do that. What else can we actually do? Is there any other... I know we can hunt. But hunting costs us herd. I don't really want to use any herds. I want to try and keep it. Funeral, no. University feast, no. Any other decisions? Isolate, definitely not going to isolate. Not going to call Confederacy. Recruit courtiers, we've already done that. Call for an assembly. Exploit count. Ooh. Bonus. Oh, okay. So we could get bonuses to the fertility. I think we're going to leave that there for 100 piety. Let's give this a crack. And we do gain some fertility growth as well. So the ritual of the land. Jikui seeks to the sky, chanting verses detailing her devotion to Sofosor. I think they need to change some of these names as well. Help us remember. Excellent. So we did gain a boost in... I'm hoping in fertility, but by the looks of it, it's exactly the same. It hasn't changed at all. Oh, okay, that's fine. We could consult with the skies. We're going to take it. Another 100 piety. And we're going to try and get Speak of Me of Love. The only reason I want that is because the boost to fertility. We want to try and get that going. We want to try and get a few more kids going. Because we need a male heir. We don't need Master the Art of Command. We could do that. You know what? I think we would. We're arrogant enough. We're going to do it. So we're going to take on a lot of stress, most likely. And we get a command trait by the looks of it at the end of it. My tactical mind is sharp and will suffice. We gain 40 stress. Increase greatly our chance of a command trait. So done. Okay, and we will try and read this as well. I should actually have done that in the first bit. Now that I have begun my training in earnest, I must investigate what my strengths and weaknesses are. I'm aware that often I am hostile, but I cannot let that sin be my undoing. I must focus on my weakest point. I am a field of one of many, but alone I am weak. Okay, we gain 10 piety in an attempt to hone in on your dealing skills and spar with the soldiers in the barracks. Increases or increases greatly? Increases greatly. We get the defender trait. I don't want defender traits. Friendly for fatal casualties wouldn't be too bad, since we're quite strong and we've already got the aggressive attacker. Wouldn't be too bad. That would help reduce our casualties, which would also then reduce our reliance on renewing our health. So I think we're going to go for the defending trait. Okay, so that worked out quite well. Ooh, somebody died. The brave died from internal injuries. Ooh, he did get killed. No way. Okay, so some things have kind of been implemented. So even though she's not a Carl, she left to join the Dosh Kyle. Ooh. Oh, he was a... Fair enough. That's kind of cool that that's implemented. I don't know if it's fully implemented or not, or if that's already just been around for a while. Upon returning from the battlefield, I'm greeted by Doshi, my courtier. She begins to discuss a recent event that she believes will be of interest to me. She describes a place not too far from here. A group of bandits have taken up residence here. Because of the mountains, the hike was long and arduous for the soldiers. So what would you have done? We are going to go for the defender trait. We're going to take the 10 prestige. You know what? No. I would have learned the landscape and used it to my advantage. Yeah, I think we're just going to go that. I don't want the chance of decreasing it. We got some stress out of that, so I would rather try and just increase our trait. Now, does that mean that pushes up that? We'll keep an eye on that as well, because it might just gain us experience than anything else. We're going to wait until we've completed this lovely adventure before we do anything else. So we are overwhelmed with stress, but we should be alright. The quiet moments. My mind drifts away from the battlefield and I find myself in a quiet place. I am alone. The only sound is the rustling of the leaves in the wind outside. Blood is shed in these battles and countless lives are lost, but it's not in vain, nor is it with enjoyment. Yes, it is. In this time, I must recall the faces of those who have fallen and the names of those who have survived. We gain renown. My daughter returns the sentiment. I don't think we really need that. Increases monumentally. I think the renown is probably the best at the moment. We gain some dread prestige. You're more likely to receive Faithful Blade. We're going to do Faithful Blade. I think we're going to honor Vezaver Vazhar. I don't know who the hell that is, but I'm assuming it's one of our stallion gods. Yes, like I said, if we can get that would be quite good. Now, because we do have athletic, we are able to work off some stress, so that puts us way below our stress level, which is good. You gain a random trait, and you may try for another in 10 years. So we gained Rough Terrain Expert. Not really what I was hoping for, but I'll take it. We get +2 in hills, wetlands, canyons, bogs. It's only going to help us in the hills and mountains, I think, around this area. I don't think there's any canyons. Maybe a couple of highlands. I'd be surprised if there's bogs. There might be 1 or 2, but probably not. So our daughter is our heir. We are going to, once again, which I should have done this before, we are going to educate her ourselves. And everything's going to be in martial. We are going to work off some stress as well. 37. We become closer with him. Okay, sure. And he gets athletic as well. Awesome. Okay, and we're not going to forsake nomadism. I can tell you that right now. Cool. So everything else is looking reasonably good. We can declare a couple of more wars. That's not what I'm interested in. What I'm interested in is just removing this building once and for all. We're still a couple of years off that. So we're like 3 years away from doing anything else. We did pick up another perk point. Enemy occupations do not lower control. Ooh, upgrade regiment cost is cheaper. Soldier less fortune. We gain dread. Ooh, absolute control would be quite useful. I think we're going to go stalwart leader because I want the prowess. You know what? We're going to go hard ruler. Plus 20 dread will help us out. What is our dread anyway? We're up to 50 dread. So we can get up to 150. Natural is 85. So it's slowly going to work its way up to 85 dread, which is going to be useful. Unfortunately, our provisions are really, really low, which is not good at all. So we will need to try and work out how to expand as quickly as we can. I think we're literally just going to... Ooh, what does that do? Submit. Okay, that makes him pay higher taxes and all that stuff. We're going to go to war. We're going to just take the... We're not going to take the duchy. We're just going to take the county. It's going to be nice, cheap, and quick. And that way we can start looking at bulldozing some of this and expanding our original lands. Because I don't think we're going to have any of these guys as our vassals. But we'll wait and see. This is going to be very, like I said, pillaging, burning. Everything worked out well there. So we're going to enforce his demands. We get some fame. We get some legitimacy. And more... I don't think we'll get any more prestige, but that's okay. Woo, okay. So that was worked out well. We have entered... Wait, please don't tell me. Oh, good. I thought there was we became a new adventurer. No. We got some combatants, which we may be able to sell or not. We're going to disband this. Once again, we are going to look at bulldozing this, but we are going to go for the time being. We're going to revoke... We're going to revoke his title. He's not going to like that. That's fine. But we're going to raise that settlement. So we get some gold out of it. And we're going to raise this one as well. So we do get some fertility. And we're a little bit closer to fully destroying it. So that's not too bad. Question is, and this is going to be our question for a while. Can we migrate? No. Okay, I'm assuming our domain's not low enough. So what we may be able to do is we're just going to move our capital once again over here. We're just going to move it around just to try and absorb as much of this loss as possible. I think everything else is looking pretty good. We could probably expand. Our wife is pregnant again. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to expand for the... Okay, we can't go to war with you because we've already caused issues with you. But we are going to continue our expansion. Oh, 250 gold every now and again would be quite good. But what we're going to do is we're going to create like a circle. A circle of life. No, a circle where we can then raid within that area. And we can go from there. So like I said, we're going to just take these guys out as quickly as we can. We'll take out the army. That way we don't have to worry about reinforcements or anything like that. But also we got a good chance of probably taking the correct prisoner as well. Okay, we've got 7 months, so we're going to speed this up. They got 4 troops down there. I'm wondering though, are you? You are. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to station besiegers. We're going to take the small army because I don't think we really need that large army. And we're going to try and chase down these guys, just crush them, and hopefully, yep, there we go. That's what we wanted. We wanted to take prisoners. Excellent. We got our target. We're going to disband our forces. And this is where it's going to get really, really complicated. Okay, herd gain is down by 50% because we got too many. Okay, so that's part of our issue as well. That's fine. I don't mind for the time being. We're going to revoke. Ooh, the thing is, I'm just trying to think. Do we... I could revoke and then grant it to people after we've done that. So what we're gonna give that a go. So we're gonna revoke. like so. This is fine for the time being. Like I said, this is just a test. We're going to raise the settlements. So as you can see, it goes 3, 3, 3. That will all drop down to 2. Excellent. And then what we can do is we can then give it to one of the locals. They can hold on to it for the time being. Now, this is where I actually want to see if we can, if we can manipulate it or not. We're going to revoke the title once again. Okay, we can't. That's fine. I just wasn't sure if we could revoke, hand it over, revoke, like, and then demolish in between each one. So each one is going to get, that's fine, cool. Because that would have been really exploitative. I'm kind of glad they thought of that, because, yeah, like I said, it would have been very funny if you could have done that. Okay, so like I said, we're just going to come down here through, revoke titles, bulldoze one level, pass it back to somebody. Sell into slavery. Oh, we can sell into slavery. Awesome. But I'm just going to, you know what? First things first, I'm just going to revoke, then sell them into slavery. Where are we? We want to revoke. Excellent. Bulldoze. This is going to take a while because we got quite a high number of levels. We will bulldoze that as well to boost that. Everything else is looking pretty good with that settlement. Okay, we've done all that as best as we can. You are over here. We may as well grant it to somebody for the time being, just to reduce the number of our holdings, that's all. We'll grant you to somebody as well. Okay, we've been able to reduce it a little bit. So we're still suffering, but that's okay for the time being. We got plenty of gold. I'm assuming we got a bunch of... Oh, we've only got one prisoner. Okay, so ransom for 10 gold, or what is the other options? We can banish them for 65. Or there was another option, sell them into slavery for 7 gold. We're going to sell them into slavery. I just want to see what happens. Okay, they just vanish after being sold into slavery. Cool. I actually don't mind that. That's cool. I'm liking that. By the looks of it, there's a bare basic slavery trade as well. I don't think you can buy slaves. We'll find out in 2 seconds. I can offer courtiers. I'm assuming because you're not a slave holder. No. Okay, so me doesn't have any slaves either. Okay. So the question is, this is a lot of learning just for myself and maybe for you guys as well. Slave owner? Anyone? Nope, we're the only slave owners. Okay, that's disappointing. Because I want to know if you can actually... If somebody else is a slave owner, if you could buy slaves, and it just like creates a random character or something like that. I know they can be raised, but we gotta wait, so I do apologize. That's the same as well. Low control is, we can sort that out anyway. Pillage. Capture slaves. That's for us raiding. I don't think we want to do anything at the moment. We're not really doing a whole lot of that. We want to go to our seat. Click on this. That was that was me holding my breath. And we want to pick somebody loyal. Okay, she's technically my vassal. Is she? She's my vassal, but no. Only... Ooh. They worship Dothraki, but they are not Dothraki. So, no, they are not going to get picked either. So that's fine. We're going to leave that space spare because we don't have anyone. Which means what we will do, though, is we will actually recruit some courtiers. 100, really? It's going to cost us 113. I'd rather pay for a position. Let's go Siege Engineer. And confirm that. I'm happy with that. We can commission an artifact for 100 gold. What do we have? Do we have any weapons? I don't think we have any weapons, any armor. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, no, right, there it is. Right next to it. We got a lock of hair. I think we're going to commission a weapon. 100 gold, that's not bad. Don't want a dagger or a sword. Axe, hammer, or mace. Keep my enemies at a distance. I trust your opinion. I'd rather an axe, hammer, or a mace than risking getting a dagger. You know what? Let's give it a crack. I'm not too fast, really. Let's have a look. See what we can do. Neither of them are going to be accepted because neither of them are Dothraki. I think we're going to continue expanding our borders. Who are you at war with? Because you got a big-ass army hanging about. Okay, you're over there. So we want to stay away from you. I would continue liking to get... Wait. Oh, we did a slave raid against you, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you're over there. That's okay. I'm just trying to work everything out. That's all. You can't build in... We can't build any buildings. I'm about to say, yes, you can. But no, we cannot. 1,000 troops. All of them are levies. We could get tiger cloaks and crossbowmen, but we don't want to. You have recently been raided. I would like some more slaves. More for the fact that it's the gold that I would like. But I think we'll leave that alone. I think we're going to go after Kos. I think we're just going to go conquer and try and bring that under our control. I would like to go here, but I think we're going to wait until... Okay, done. They've done. Those troops moved off. We're going to do conquer county. We're going to raise our forces. And then we're going to move in and take what is rightfully ours. Okay, strategical impasse. He's my vassal and captain. No, you're not, buddy. I need to sort that out. Like I said, we only accept Dothraki. Whoops. You are Dothraki. Congratulations. You're being recruited for gold. You're being recruited as well. And you are being recruited as well. You're Dothraki. Forbid. Any vassal of mine is not allowed to fight. Okay. Excellent. And also the good thing is now we have some positions available as well because we've got some more Dothraki personnel. We will appoint Harrow as a Kurultai member. Though he is calm, generous, and trusting. Sure. You know what? That's fine. Even though one of them is a sin, I'll still accept him. Anyway. Can you... Swear blood brotherhood. Oh... That's cool. Okay, we're going to check that out. So many options. This is really cool. I like this. Okay, strategic impasse. Well, we're going to definitely side with Harrow. I would rather use Harrow's plan. You know what? We're going to use Harrow's plan. Only because he's Dothraki. We trust him. Everything else is looking pretty good. We do need one of our generals. Let's go. Wow. See, that's the thing. We've got so many courtiers as well. We're going to have to eliminate a bunch of them. Because that's way too many. Let's go opinion of us. He is... Where is Harrow? Okay, Harrow is here. Ooh, he's actually got a name of him for himself as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is swear brotherhood. Become blood brothers. He becomes our ally. Gets a strong hook on you. May choose warlike brother. Ooh. He's got no control, but I like him. Besides the chase. Fickle and paranoid. You know what? He might accept it. I get a strong hook on him. We get blood brothers. You know what? Not at the moment. I don't think anyone's earned to become our blood brother yet. We're just going to finish off this war. Their wars have finished, which is fine. Hopefully they don't come anywhere near us. Like I said, we got ourselves other fish to fry. Are we being raided? Okay, we're being raided as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave some troops there. I want to make sure we take our larger force, and we're going to come down here and crush these guys. Ooh, we got to be careful of that. And another daughter. Unfortunately. I think it's time. We might need to marry again. We're going to marry you. And hopefully we can get a male heir as well. So like I said, we do need another one. Yeah, we need, like I said, we need a male heir. So we should be able to crush these guys. We recovered 21 gold. And we got a little bit of prestige out of that. We're going to move back and reinforce our troops. Ooh, camp dispute. Sod this. I'm going to do my tent. No, have them whipped for their delinquency. I think we would. I think we would just literally beat the crap out of them. So we're going to whip them. They both don't like that. I'm not too fast. This is the life of the Dothraki. You follow me or you freaking get punished for it. Greetings, my liege. For years, my skill in philosophy and theology has served me well. It has occurred to me this knowledge may be of use to you. Guess what we cook on us? We gain learning +3. You know what? I can manage. Yeah, we're going to manage this fine on our own. I don't think we would look at towards anyone else. Our daughter is crying because she's become ill. Okay. So the other thing is, I wonder if they'll implement that as well. So the Dothraki, if they had a deformed child born, they would leave it on the, like, wherever they were and just ride off, and unfortunately the baby would get in by normally the pack of dogs that would, wild dogs that would follow around each Khalasar. So I wonder if they're going to do that as well, because the other thing is, one of the factions over here, they do similar the same. If they're deformed, they have a tendency of just murdering the child or sacrificing the child. So there's a possibility that they would implement that. Congratulations, Zego. Becomes our friend. Yes, he becomes our friend. Excellent. And the other thing is, because he's become our friend, I think we're going to swear brotherhood. We're going to become blood brothers. Excellent. So we gained warlike blood brother, +2 prowess, +10 dread. Everything else, awesome. Does that mean we can give him some other stuff as well? I'm not going to dismiss him. Grant court position. What is it? Cherub. Chief bodyguard. Definitely. You are now the chief of the bodyguard. Excellent. Sweet. So here's a Dothraki. Hopefully you do have a child soon as well. We're going to enforce our demand, which is good. I don't want to disband our forces yet. No, okay, because that was the army that was raiding up there. We'll disband that. I'm happy with the way things have gone there. I'm not going to raid. That's not what I wanted. What we want is to raise this. Okay, so we've gotten that down to the second to last one as well. So we got one more, and that will be fully raised at the same time. I'm going to hold off that until this one appears there. That will be kind of our determination of how that's worked as well. Everything else is looking pretty good. We're still a little bit away, but I'm assuming all you guys are under our banner. Demand, yes, we're going to demand your tributary as well. I thought we had already. Go away. Everything else is looking pretty good. Nope, you're not under our control anyway as well. We're going to ask you as the same time. Everyone else is... Oh, you can actually see by that icon. Okay, cool. That helps us out a little bit more to determine who is here and who's not. Sweet. Our herd is slowly getting bigger. Not very quickly, but it's not too bad. I'm going to end the episode there, guys. So thank you once again for staying tuned this far. I forgot we did have reinforcements from our mercenary army. I didn't think there was a position there. I was half hoping it wouldn't crash. I think what we're going to do is next episode... Wait, what's going on? Why are your potential... Yeah, I don't care. We're not raiding yet at the moment. Okay. We're not raiding anywhere at the moment. Anyway, yeah, we'll continue bulldozing this. We'll continue expanding. We may do a slave raid just on these last 3 settlements to get that gold that we need, because that will give us 750 gold. That'll give us plenty of gold to last us for a while. We will probably do maybe a hunt or something like that. Maybe a feast. And we'll see how things go. So as always, thank you very much for staying tuned this far. It seems it doesn't like it when I click over here. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye for now.
Well,